everyone. For today's course, we're going to build these stadiums with this kind of unique shape, and we're going to learn some advanced operation related to revolve command in Rhino. Now let's get started. Now let's go to the Rhino. Go to the front view first, and then we need to draw a curved line. Okay. Tab Shift, draw horizontal first, then click again, like that. The reason I draw this shape in this way because you guys can go back to the lesson 3. Everything you draw, you need to follow some geometric rules. So you need to set up some rule to restrict them. If you just draw randomly like that, you see the control point spilled away, kind of messy. But this one, you see, I set up within a rectangle shape. It's clean and regular. Okay, so you need to set up the rule to restrict your shape. It's not just draw very randomly. Otherwise, in later process, your model will look messy too. Okay, that's the little tip you need to be aware. Okay, this line can be treated as a section profile. So we need to draw an axis. Okay, set up around here. And then we go to the perspective view. Okay, for this one, we can revolve this along this axis. So we go to the surface for 2 sector and select revolve. See, revolve axis. And then you see here, ask the front start angle. If we just draw a full circle like that, the ISO curve, the default numbers of ISO curve just 4. This is not actually we want, so we need to use another. So we need to use another tool. Did this for a while. So we revolve this profile again. Okay. Some version, because I'm using Rhino 6. If you are using Rhino 6 point something, there should be a point count common in the command bar. But I don't have. But we have another way to achieve. I need more ISO curve. So this time I still full circle, but we need to use rebuild surface UV as the point count. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gap. So the point counts 8. Okay. Down the command. That's the first step to make that stadium, but the ISO curve is just a straight shape. But this one is kind of, the ISO curve is kind of be rotated. So if we want to achieve that kind of effect, we need to use this button, record history. Let me show you how to do this. First, we delete this for a while, and then click here, record history, and still do the same command. Select it, select here, still do a full circle. But this time, there's a difference. If we select the original curve, this curve was be treated as the profile. Once we move this control point. You see, when you move this position, all the ISO curve will be changed as well. That's how the record history will work. Okay, we go to a suitable position. Check. See here. That should be alright. Okay, but we still need a ISO curve. So we rebuild here, rebuild surface UV. Change to U direction. Point count 8. Okay, down the command. And now we need to, you see here, there's a gap. So we need to cut the surface. So far we need to use split, but not left clip. We use a right clip. See, split surface by ISO curve. Now left click. Select object to split. This one. This surface. No, sorry. The original one still exists. We delete it. Okay, we do that again. Okay, split. That's the U direction, right? We need change to B direction. B direction. See, so gap, estimate how much the gap should be. And here the same. Because when the logic, the basic logic of achieve that effect is we cut this edge, right? But once we rotated the single units as a full circle, this gap will be double. So we need to estimate at a suitable rate. So yeah, should be alright. And then now there's split. So the other part we can just delete it. And this one, delete it. Delete it. Now, but there is a problem. Once we turn on the control point, you see, as the previous course, we said once you done the second process to any shape you did before, the control point will remain the same as the original one. So how we fix this? We need to shrink all the control point onto the surface. So we click this one. We turn this off for a while. Click this one. Use this tool. Go to Edit Surface Tool Sector. Shrink Trimming Surface. Now, you see the UV line rebuilt. And when we turn on the control point, you see all the points go on the surface. Okay, at this stage, we still need to use Record History button. And then the basic logic is we rotate this single unit as a circle. And then for the basic shape of the stadium, so we use polar array, but central polar arrays, but we need to use axis. So axis and the number of items 8. Go full circle. Great, beautiful. Okay, now we can adjust this control point. See what will happen. Okay. See, you can do any shape you want. right? So you can even make more prettier than the original stadium just by your will. See, any shape. Okay, that's the basic logic to build the stadium. Practice, and you will master this process. Thanks for watching.